I'd like to get the details on the pizza delivery story.
Oh, I only learned that last week.
Do you know what we're talking about?
Pizza delivery.
Do you remember when I wanted to get into this one particular casting office and I asked you to dress up as a Domino employee?
From ex-CIA to delivering fake pizza
to casting.
I told this story. I'd love your input. I told it last week because it was just such a bro move. You just didn't give a fuck. I told you, look, I really want to get in. And like we came from a training like Joe Police and stuff of just thinking outside the box. Right. And this was before DoorDash or any of that shit. Yep. You had to think outside the box to get in front of these people. And so I put my headshot under a lid of a Domino's pizza. And you didn't just dress up as a pizza delivery guy. We actually made a Domino's costume. We cut out a little Domino's thing for your blue hat.
Yeah.
And you just did it. You didn't even ask why or how much do I get.
This is how brother
you just did it.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that. And I didn't get the audition, so you fucked it up. But I'll never forget the intention.
He said, I feel bad for you, and gave him the pizza. Like ex-cast.
I would have gone to Spielberg with that pizza being like, son, you ain't getting a piece.
Either you booking my boy or you're not going to have this pizza.
So I drove us there. You went in and then you came back and told me what happened. But do you have any memory of how it has actually received? I remember it being a little awkward and not how we had envisioned, but it's funny nonetheless.
I think there was someone I had to get around that made it like we weren't sure if they were going to actually deliver it and get it to the right person. But that was a little challenging. But like, I think the whole prep of it was awesome. Like just being like, hey, let's go do this, and just getting dressed up and just going for it.
Yeah.
I remember that. But like, I think there was someone who kind of like looked at me and she was like, all right, like, are you for real?
This whole is so artificial.
Yeah, just kind of looked at me.
Why does your domino on your hat have glue coming out of the corner of it?
Why is it like falling down a little bit?
Why the glue is dripping on your forehead right now from that domino hat?
I'm like, it's real. Just eat a piece.
Eat a dick.
Oh my God.
I forgot about that.
You know what the problem is about all of these? Regardless if whoever
the
fucked
fact that
up,
you didn't tell him that he's recording a podcast, so we have.
Do you know with this guy,
we'll have him back.
We need 5-6 hours.
I know.
Spent. We need a day, half a day.
Well, if we didn't scare you away too much, if you'll come back, we want to. We have
quality,
man.
Back.
Yeah.
We have so many questions about your present and future.
It's 3:39. You have to leave when? 3:45.
Yeah, 3:45, 3:50. I can run.
3:47.
I will make up for this dinner that we're supposed to celebrate right now.
But you thought until an hour ago you were coming to take him out to dinner.
Yeah, but we were supposed to meet, I think 1:32, and I thought, okay, 2 until 3:30, we go out to eat, we have a drink, we toast to the birthday.
Oh, wow. Great plan.
Happy birthday! Hey, it is a dick. Talk to this dick.
Hey, we're celebrating anyway.
We are.
Well,
look how much memories we brought.
Look, I mean, we get asked all the time about our origins, and there are so many stories. So many stories.
We're going to go home tonight and be like, oh, this, and that also happened.
And that's what we need to we need to map.
So you didn't tell him we're recording a podcast, and you didn't tell me he had a time restriction. You just fucked everything up.
I'll be booking the guests from now on.
Wow, Art is not allowed to book the guests anymore.
Fucked up or not, we conquered.
Yes.
Wow. We'll have you back 69 times. We're, as of right now, recording these weekly, but they're being released bi-weekly. So we will. We have endless stories to tell. And
so many stories came from being us.
I have to say, when we were in Redondo Beach, we were walking on the shore. Mm-hmm. You walked on from my building at the time, and I was paying $900 for a room, a bathroom, every day, waking up, going to bed, I could hear the waves crash. And I was paying $900 a month.
Wow.
And I had to leave because the commute was too much.
Yeah.
But me and I were walking, and we were like, let's write this script, man. Let's do it. And I'm thinking in my own head, I'm like, fuck, man, I don't have writing experience, but let's write down ideas. And we worked on it for a while. Art was he was at a couple gigs. He was hustling and he called me. And I remember the voicemail. He was just trying to say, hey, brother, like, let's get this script written fast, man. Figure it out. Think about the money, the Oscars, the women, right?
But you're going to make less, though, just so we're clear.
To be clear, $2 million less.
What an asshole. Such an asshole-ish thing to do.
And it was so brilliant. He called me, and all he said was, Raja, brother, just think, money, Oscars, pussies.
That's so accurate.
Yeah.
And then
And this is bullshit.
That is accurate.
I know.
And then I was like,
1000%
man,
accurate.
I was like, man, this is my brother, man. How fucking lucky am I, dude? You know?
100% accurate. Oh my
What are
god.
you talking about?
Ashton might try to find that voicemail.
You gotta find it, man. Oh my god.
He got you crying, dude.
God. So good. So fucking
We need to
good.
call G9 so he'll
Oh my god, go hack that shit.
AT&T and get that voice recording.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're such a dick.
Dude, we got so many voicemails that were like on each end of the spectrum, right? You have some that are so heartfelt that'll make you be like, man, I got the strongest family ever, to like shit like that's kind of like, God, it feels good to be alive.
There's no better way to end it in with that. Well, now you have to promise us you come back soon, because I was hoping we'd have a lot more time, but that's okay. That's just going to start an eruption of questions and more
erections.
stories that we're going to want to tell. And maybe next time you'll have more than 15 minutes notice that you're going to be on a podcast, and you can think about it a little
But
bit.
even if we're here to celebrate my birthday, you put me in a box. You only get 90 minutes, bitch. You never told me that I got limited.
Well, that's payback, because he got a $2 million demotion. So that's payback, motherfucker.
Oh my fuck.
Yes.
But like with y'all schedule, man, like if y'all ever have a window for like 2 or 3 hours, dude, I'm in, man.
Well,
like, you
right.
know,
we're going to be doing these every Monday. So
Because you know what? You know what? Money, Oscars, and pussies.
Sign me up.
fucking A.
Ryan is coming. Ryan is coming to this
Oh
party.
my god.